Today we're taking a closer look at the Roborock Qrevo S5V, a recent addition to Roborock's lineup of mid-range robot vacuums. This model is a hybrid vacuum and mop, featuring a dock that can both wash and dry its mop pads, delivering a mostly hands-off cleaning experience. While it doesn't include every premium feature found in Roborock's flagship machines, it's designed to be a more budget-friendly choice. After purchasing the S5V and putting it through several weeks of independent testing, we discovered that it truly excels in some areas, posting top scores in our records, while falling short in others. Ultimately, its value depends on which features matter most to you. In this review, I'll break down both the strengths and weaknesses of the Roborock S5V and compare it to its main competitors. For more info, check out the description below. Let's dive in. Overview and value. Let's start with the basics. The Qrevo S5V is positioned in the middle of Roborock's Qrevo series, offering more power and upgraded hardware than the entry-level versions, but lacking some of the high-end features found on models like the Qrevo Slim or Curve. Given its pared-down design, the S5V is offered at a lower price, though its cost can vary quite a bit. When on sale, you might see it discounted by as much as 40%, making it a fantastic deal. At those lower prices, the S5V even surpasses our previous favorite affordable robot, the Mova P10 Pro Ultra, on our top 20 list. However, if you find it closer to its $900 MSRP, the value proposition becomes less compelling. Cleaning performance. On to the positives. One of the S5V's standout features is its overall cleaning ability. In our comprehensive performance rankings, it finished in 5th place out of over 150 robot vacuums. Its performance picking up various debris types from both hard flooring and carpets was excellent. In our deep carpet cleaning test, where we embed sand into a medium pile carpet and measure extraction, the Qrevo S5V removed 92% of the sand, ranking as our 4th best result ever. Carpet deep cleaning is an area where Roborock has struggled recently, especially with models featuring lifting mop pads that seem to hinder performance. Fortunately, the S5V and other newer Roborock units have shown marked improvement, suggesting that Roborock has addressed these issues. The S5V also excelled in our pet hair test, where it removed 92% of deeply embedded hair, outperforming most of the competition. Its Duo Drive brush is designed to prevent hair tangles, and in our 7-inch hair tangle challenge, the S5V had 0 tangles, far better than the average robot, which typically tangles about 38% of the hair. Mopping capabilities. Another strong point is its mopping system. The Qrevo line features dual spinning mop pads, and the S5V lifts its pads 10 mm when carpets are detected to avoid wetting them. This makes it possible to clean mixed flooring in a single run instead of separating vacuuming and mopping. Additionally, it has an automatically extending mop pad for improved edge cleaning, which performed well in our trials. In our dried stain test, the S5V scored 120, above average and much higher than the Mova P10 Pro Ultra. However, it did leave more water behind than I'd prefer, which can cause streaking, since it uses about 25% more water than average. Still, its total mopping score was impressive and ahead of the Mova P10 overall. Docking features and navigation. The S5V's dock is another highlight, offering several automated functions. It empties the dustbin into a disposable bag that lasts up to 7 weeks and washes and dries the mop pads. Unlike the Mova P10 Pro Ultra, it doesn't use heated water for cleaning mop pads, a disadvantage, but it does use warm air to dry them for improved hygiene. For navigation, the Qrevo S5V relies on a top-mounted LiDAR sensor for mapping and pathfinding. Both the S5V and the Mova P10 Pro Ultra performed above average in our navigation and coverage tests. We found that the S5V averaged 1.4 minutes of operation per battery percentage, a bit below average and notably less than the Mova P10 Pro's 2.4 minutes per percent. Nevertheless, the S5V's total cleaning coverage per charge was 1,243 square feet, beating the category average. App and smart features. The app is another positive aspect. It allows room-by-room customization and sequencing, as well as no mop zones and virtual barriers. However, the S5V lacks a camera, so you won't get pet or video features found on higher-end models. While the Roborock app is generally user-friendly, this model's software felt more basic and a bit less stable. Nothing glaring, but enough to signal its budget status. Downsides now, for the drawbacks. The biggest letdown, in my view, is its obstacle avoidance. The S5V uses 3D structured light rather than a camera to detect obstacles, and it performed poorly in our tests, avoiding only 6 out of 24 objects, whereas the average is 16.6. That's among the lowest scores for a robot with any kind of obstacle avoidance. Another issue is its suction. While airflow was typical, the S5V had below-average suction in our lab tests. This didn't affect its cleaning in most cases, but it was noticeable in our crevice tests. The dustbin is also on the small side, and the side brush is fixed rather than extendable, likely to keep costs down. Final verdict. When all the results are tallied, the Roborock S5V secures a spot in our top 20 robot vacuums, currently ranking 13th, an impressive feat. If you can snag it at a steep discount, it's a contender for best value, outperforming the Mova P10 Pro Ultra in deep carpet cleaning, pet hair pickup, and mopping. However, its obstacle avoidance is subpar, it has fewer features, and battery life is just average. In summary, if the S5V is priced below the Mova P10 Pro Ultra, it's a better value unless obstacle avoidance is a priority for you. If its price climbs back up, the Mova P10 Pro Ultra reclaims its top value spot. Check the links in the description for the latest prices and rankings. Don't forget to subscribe to Vacuum Wars before you go. Thanks for watching. All links below are kept up to date with our current top picks in every category. And you'll also find links to the Vacuum Wars website, where we post detailed rankings, including our weekly updated top 20 robot vacuums list.